Hello and welcome to my Keto Kitchen. I'm Victoria. Today I want to show you how to make vanilla ice cream, a soft serve vanilla ice cream. Ice cream that does not recrystallize, ice cream that you can put a scoop in after it's been in the freezer for a week, 2 weeks, or a month. Doesn't matter, your scoop will go in it, it will not get stuck, it will not be hard. Just a good soft serve ice cream with no weird aftertaste. Like, it just tastes like vanilla ice cream. Now, it is summer. I have broke this recipe out. I've taken it to church functions. It was really good. It was very, very well received. So I want to bring it back out for any of you guys who have not seen it. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a different ratio because not everybody wants to make enough ice cream for an entire church function. So I'm going to break it down to just a small container of ice cream right here. Now, I'm going to link this little container in the description box. I love these. This one that I got came in a set of 2. These things are wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Like a silicone lid. They keep the ice cream fresh. It's wonderful. And so I need one of these for my freezer for me at any point that I want ice cream. Another great thing about this ice cream is this is an ice cream base. You can add any extract you want. It does not have to be vanilla. I'm making vanilla here. I'm actually going to make a chocolate chip vanilla, so I'm putting chocolate chips in mine. But this is the idea of the base of ice cream. So if you use the base, which is going to be heavy cream, liquid allulose. You have to have liquid allulose or you're not going to get the soft serve. Those 2 things are what you have to have as your base, and then you can change up, add marshmallows to it. I have the Chalk Zero marshmallows. Adding those to it is very, very good, especially with Chalk Zero's chocolate chips. So I'm going to give you a base, enough to fill up 1 container, and the nice thing about this recipe is you can double it, triple it, quadruple it, doesn't matter. Multiply each item. Just multiply each one by however many times you want it to be bigger, and you're good to go. Okay, so I'm going to give you like the smallest size that you can make, and then at any point, say you want a big gallon of it, you're just going to have to multiply it probably by 4. So let's get started. Let's dive right in and make a chocolate chip vanilla ice cream. Keto, that is. So the first ingredient that we need is going to be heavy cream. I've got heavy whipping cream here. I need 1 cup. Next, I need 1 tablespoon of liquid allulose. Liquid allulose is what is going to make this soft serve. Without the liquid allulose, you're not going to get the ice cream that I'm going to turn out right here. You have to have liquid allulose. I'll link it in the description box if you don't have any. Now, we're doing vanilla, so half of a teaspoon of vanilla. And here is the sweetener. I'm going to use 1/4 of a cup of allulose, granular allulose. Because allulose does not recrystallize when it gets cold. So if you were to use erythritol, say you wanted Lacanta or Truvia, you're going to get these little hard crystals when you go to eat it. Allulose doesn't do that. Allulose dissolves and stays dissolved. It does not come back and recrystallize. So you will get that smooth, soft ice cream, no aftertaste, none at all whatsoever with allulose. It's nothing else works like allulose, nothing. And lastly for me, I want 1/4 of a cup of chocolate chips, but I'm actually going to hold off on the chocolate chips. I need to whip this first. So I'm going to turn this on medium, high, and I want stiff peaks. So once I get stiff peaks out of this, then I'm going to mix in my chocolate chips. Okay, we have stiff peaks now. This is 1/4 of a cup of Chalk Zero's chocolate chips. I'm going to mix this up, and then I'm just going to put it into my ice cream container. That is it, guys. If you make this ice cream, I can pretty much guarantee you that you will not be enticed to buy keto ice cream from the grocery store ever again. For one, it costs a whole lot of money when it shouldn't. And this actually tastes better because for some reason, the ice cream keto or keto companies that are making keto ice cream, they haven't realized that they need to use allulose. I don't get it. I don't know why they're stuck like 10 years ago back with only erythritol and sucralose and all that weird stuff. So I don't know. One day they'll get it, but for now we get it, and we know you got to use allulose when you're making ice cream. Got to. Now, I showed you guys how to make the smallest amount. So this makes this about halfway full. If you use 2 cups of heavy cream and you double this recipe, it's actually going to overfill this and you'll have to pour it into another container. So I wanted to show you guys how to make the smallest amount at once, and if you want to double it, triple it, quadruple it, whatever you want to do, you do that. Multiply each item by the same number. However many times you're multiplying the heavy cream by, that's how much you have to multiply each ingredient by. But this is it. I just pop the lid on, and this is going into my freezer. It takes a good, say 12 hours to get to where you want to eat it. I would make this the night before any event. Let it sit in the freezer overnight to where the texture is just perfect. Many of you are going to ask me how many carbs. I'm not going to go there with the carbs because everybody has their own opinion of how many carbs is in heavy cream. Okay, so you'll have to figure that up on your own. 1 cup of heavy cream, whatever your jar says or whatever you believe is the amount of carbs in heavy cream, you'll just have to multiply that by 1 cup, and then you'll have to multiply it by however many times you multiply your recipe by. So that's up to you. And there's no carbs in allulose. It'll say carbs, but it's to be subtracted from total carbs. Allulose, those carbs are to be subtracted. It acts like fiber, so just subtract it from your carbs. So allulose is not adding any carbs. The Chalk Zero chocolate chips will have added carbs. I will have to add that up. Liquid allulose, no carbs. It's going to be a subtraction like fiber. So you'll just have to add up however many carbs you believe is in your heavy cream. But what I can say is it's going to be the lowest carb ice cream that tastes like ice cream, okay? Someone was telling me about cottage cheese ice cream. I'm sorry, I don't have a strong enough stomach to even taste that. No. So we're just going to stick with cow, dairy, like milk, not cheese, milk. And if you were to give it to a friend or a loved one, this is the one you want to make, okay? If they like pineapple or almond or hazelnut, whatever, get whatever extract you want. Half of a teaspoon of extract for every 1 cup of heavy cream. So that'll be in the recipe card. You just go to the recipe card, multiply it by however many times you want. It needs to be in your freezer for about 12 hours. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this is a blessing. Have this on those hot summer days. Enjoy some ice cream. Get out there and fellowship with others. Don't feel left out. Have yourself your own bowl of ice cream. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and you all have a blessed day.